Hello everyone, welcome back. As you might know, I already made a video about my most hated deck and about my most loved deck. So today, to finish off this series, unless I found new ideas, maybe you guys have other ideas, I don't know, but probably the last episode, which is my most loved and hated deck at the same time. So basically I took 4 of the most hated cards, 4 of the most loved cards, and put them all in the same deck. The 4 most hated cards here are Firecracker, X-Bow, Furnace and Mega Knight, obviously. I don't think there were many doubts about that. Uh, this top 3 is like always my most hated cards. Furnace is one of my most hated cards. I would struggle to put a card at 4th place. Whereas my favorite cards are Evil Larrys, specifically evolved. Normal Larrys are just boring. Ebarb's Rage always go together, and Sparky is just a really fun card to play. So this is the deck. I will be jumping straight into it, and let's see if we can get some wins with this incredibly good deck, which consists of Ebarb's Rage, X-Bow, and Furnace. I mean, actually, this could work. This could work because Mega Knight Rage, Ebarbs on the bridge. That's the play. Trust me. And we will be defending the Golem with the Sparky. So that's the plan. Okay, he's losing the tower, and the Flying Machine actually surpasses the Golem, so I don't think the Sparky is even needed here. I will be just going for a high Furnace like this. Okay, it's a shame that one... Okay, I think that's kinda over. I mean, at least we are losing the tower. We unfortunately cannot do much about it. I was not expecting him to have both arrows and rage to take care of skeletons and firecracker. And we don't really have many air counters for the bats, unfortunately. So for the next push we will be defending, we have to make sure that we use the firecracker. Am I about to go Mega Knight in the pocket? Yes, and you cannot stop me from that, from doing that. Okay, he's mini pack as well. I'm not gonna say he's more of a mid-ladder menace than I am, because I'm playing Mega Knight Ebarb's Rage, but he's not much worse, let's be honest. I would be going for Firecracker to make sure that the mini P.E.K.K.A doesn't connect. It would still connect, so let me... Skeletons real quick. And I think I also need to go for Furnace, unfortunately, because if I don't do that, we're gonna get our main tower to a very risky amount of HP, and I think it's already low enough so that my opponent will actually go for Golem on the left side. I have a feeling. Not surprising. It's great that we have Evo Firecracker, so he cannot really rage it up, and it will be incredibly helpful at defending. Oh, that's bad. I forgot that he has that. That's a very bad mini P.E.K.K.A. He will probably Arrows Rage that, if I had to guess. That's probably his best play. At least that's what I would do if I was him, because I hate the Firecracker so incredibly much that I would just Arrow Rage it. There was no point in just arrowing it, because it doesn't really achieve much, to be honest. Like, it still survived and it was still thriving and dealing stuff, damage, etc. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. But yeah, Firecracker is not gonna deal with everything. Go for Furnace just to take care of the bats. I'm not gonna protect it here. I'm gonna go for Mega Knight. And I think we are not close enough so I can Rage Cycle. Unless I am. Go for Skeletons. I think I can go for a sneaky Firecracker to maybe get some cheap damage. Unfortunately, I cannot. He goes for Rage, very random Rage. I don't really understand it. He goes for Firecracker, which I'm not too worried about. Just gonna go for a low Furnace. Go for one more Rage. And I think unless our opponent does something incredibly crazy, which I don't think he's going to do, we kinda won. Firecracker maybe? Nope, bad angle. But that's still pretty much over. Just gonna go for a low X-Bow here. Mostly to BM my opponent, and then go for a Rage on the tower, and that's a pretty easy first game. He was not playing really that well. He was using Elixir inefficiently on his spells. He went for arrows on an Evo Firecracker, unless he didn't know it doesn't die from them. I mean, in which case, fair enough. I mean, maybe he doesn't know interactions with evolutions. There is a lot of new people, so who knows? But if he did know, like, if you want to arrow a Firecracker, you have to make sure you like commit to it fully, not just gonna arrow, but like arrow rage, arrow zap, whatever. Because there is no point in leaving it with an HP. Either you defend it in another way without using spells, or you just commit to it fully. You commit those like 5 elixir on 3, obviously not a positive elixir trade, but if sometimes that's what it takes, unfortunately. You have to commit stupid amounts of elixir on evolutions. That's an incredibly bad ability. He basically lost here, I think. Like, I'm just gonna go Mega Knight here, and unless he has some... hear me out. I'm gonna go Ebarbs on this, because he wants to force out elixir from me on the left side, and now he doesn't have anything for the left side. Yeah, if I committed a Furnace, it would have been good. Like, it would have defended the... Just gonna rage here. It would have defended the Hog Rider for sure, but the Furnace wouldn't be really that good at getting a counter push. Obviously, it's a building. So we took some damage, but in return we dealt way more, and he's going again for a stupid Hog Rider. That's not gonna get any damage. One shot, really. I guess I don't know Sparky interactions, haven't played for way too long, but I thought that it can full counter Hog Rider. Might be wrong here, but yeah, just gonna leave it like that. He's gonna go for Wall Breakers, Mini P.E.K.K.A again, probably. That's at least what I'm expecting. Shame that it didn't really fully kill it. Very bad log. I almost full counter a Mini P.E.K.K.A with just a Firecracker. Not sure if that's doable, but I know for sure you can full counter a P.E.K.K.A. That's something I know. Which may sound weird because you may say that the P.E.K.K.A has way more HP than a Mini P.E.K.K.A, so how can you full counter a P.E.K.K.A but not a Mini P.E.K.K.A? The P.E.K.K.A is just way slower, I mean, so that's pretty obvious, I guess. I'm gonna go for Sparky on the left side, just to make sure he cannot really go in the lane that he wants to go in. I will go for Mega, just to make sure, because sometimes they will pull out the most random zap on you, and you lose your tower because of it. It happened way more times than I would want to admit. So just to make sure, I will be going for... Those were actually great skeletons. The Mega Knight would have 100% jumped on the Valkyrie. I don't know why he's still playing, man. I'm gonna go for another Sparky, Rage, and he doesn't give up, but it's over. He cannot do anything. I don't think there is any way he can stop the 3 crown here. Yep. Another very easy game. It pains me to say it, but the cards I hate the most and the cards I love the most have a pretty good synergy, unfortunately. And also, funnily enough, I haven't played X-Bow even once. I played it once in the first game to BM my opponent by playing it from the back. I don't even know if you can call it playing X-Bow. Just goes to show how much I hate X-Bow. I hate Firecracker too, but it's actually helpful in this deck, whereas X-Bow is actually useless. X-Bow players actually pretend they are X-Bow players. They are actually Spell Cycle players, Fireball, Rocket, whatever. And X-Bow is just there to be like, oh yeah, I'm playing this card. It's garbage, it has like a 10% win rate, but I'm still playing it and winning with it. Duh. You're not even playing it. And now I'm pissing off every single X-Bow player in the Clash Royale community, but that's what we like to do. That was an incredibly bad log, but I'm still very happy about it, as he basically wasted 5 elixir and still got a shot from the Firecracker. I'm gonna go for... Hear me out. This may look dumb, but we will take only like 4 Hog Rider shots, and we will be possibly taking his tower. If that isn't a good trade, I don't know what is. That wasn't a good trade. Okay. Probably should have raged slightly sooner. We are only getting 1 Mega Knight jump this way, and he actually got a way better trade than us. He messed up that defense. He played Knight very poorly. He played Goblins on a jumping Mega Knight, so I don't think he played well. But I guess he played well enough that, you know, he managed to defend the tower. Very bad log. He lets the X-Bow connect. I'm not gonna protect it anymore. I don't think there is a reason to do so. The only thing I'm gonna do here is play a Mega Knight low to make sure we activate King Tower. It's gonna be very helpful in this game against Hoggy Q, I think it might be. Not even sure. Some kind of Hog Rider deck, I mean. Obvious. Here, I think that we can go for E-Barbs. Yeah, they should be able to counter unless I play them too late, which I did, fortunately. I'm gonna go for Furnace. He's gonna go for Goblins and Bomb Tower probably. Gonna go for Rage just to catch him off guard. If the Fire Spirit would jump, okay, that's solid damage. Fire Spirit jumps as well. Gonna go for Firecracker from the back. That's a very bad Hog Rider. Still, he was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna catch him off guard with that Earthquake, but not really. I can go for X-Bow now. He doesn't have Earthquake to deal with this. Evo Firecracker will help take care of the... Okay, that's great. Go! Go! Shoot quicker! Go! X-Bow! Rage is the play! We actually got an X-Bow connection and... Might be enough? Just slightly. Okay, I mean, that was a perfect video. Like, could it be any better? We won 3 games. We'll not be playing a 4th one, because whenever I win 3 games in a row, I just avoid playing a 4th one to embarrass myself. After I, like, glorify my deck by calling it the best deck ever, winning 3 games in a row, and then I would just play a 4th game, lose it miserably, and all the good things I said about my deck would just completely become not true, and we don't want that to happen. So yeah, this is the deck for you. I actually, it pains me to say it, but I enjoyed it. You can give it a try. We played all the cards, kinda. I played X-Bow in the 3rd game just to say I played all the cards. We did play all the cards. And yeah, love the deck. Fortunately, if you guys have other decks or to continue this series, not even sure how you would continue it because love, hate, both. What can you even make then after that? I have no clue. If you guys have any ideas, make sure to let me know. For now, I wish you a great day and I hope to see you tomorrow. Take care guys, bye bye.